Welcome to Late Nights with Fried Crispy Cajun Tarot. Tonight we're going to, cards jumping out at me. Tonight we're going to do a simple 3-card reading with the situation, obstacle, and solution. And right away we have the situation coming up as the 6 of Cups. The situation, you may be having some reunion and childhood memories. This is a card of nostalgia. You can't really see, it's too dark in here. Okay. But it's a picture of 2 children. They are sharing a cup with flowers in it. And it represents childhood nostalgia and just innocence. So the situation, let's see what it has in reference, because I'm not exactly understanding. The obstacle is the 2 of Swords in reverse, which there is an indecision, confusion, and information overload. Let's see. I'm thinking along the lines of perhaps there's been someone pop up lately from your childhood, or maybe you're at a place in your life where you are missing the simplicity of your childhood. You know, perhaps you are watching your children grow up and it's making you think back on your own childhood, and maybe there's some emotional overload. Let's see. Let's pull a clarifier card. Let's pull the solution. Okay, I like this. We pulled the star for the solution, okay? So whatever it is, I'm going to pull a clarifier for this first one. There's another illusion card. Okay, so there's some illusions going on. There's some confusion going on. Perhaps you're... I want to say maybe you had some kind of trauma happen in your childhood and you're having... Yeah, okay. So temperance in reverse. There's some kind of excess and imbalance there. Perhaps when you were younger, you were maybe out of control a little bit. Perhaps you grew up a little too fast is what I'm starting to get from this. Maybe you grew up a little too fast. You wanted to become grown so fast that you kind of skipped over things, and perhaps in your adult life you're wishing that you had that time in your childhood. That's what it feels like to me. Let's see. Yeah, we have the Page of Swords. Okay, so right, the Page of Swords energy. This is someone who grew up too quickly. And they're okay now with that Page of Swords. And they're okay now, but they're really looking around themselves and saying, you know, where's my childlike sense of wonder? It's like I grew up and I grew old, and you've grown old before your time. And the good news here, though, is that the solution is the Star card. I don't know if you can see any of these cards. Probably not. But the Star card, she's got 1 foot on land. She's got 1 foot in the water. She's balanced. She's a bright, shining star. And really, the message is just to let go. Let go. Be a bright, shining star. Don't think too hard about what you're doing. You know, go somewhere that you can be inspired. Because the star is inspiration. She's inspirational. What else can we do to help this person who grew up too fast? Okay. Yeah, you work. You're a hard worker. I pulled this one today. The 5 of Pentacles. The 8, yeah. The 8 of Pentacles. Excuse me. The 8 of Pentacles. You're working hard. Let's see what else has come up in here. We've got the 6 of Wands. That's a celebration. Reversed. 9 of Swords. The Hangman in reverse, right? Yeah, you may have battled with some addiction along the way. And the Knight of Wands in reverse. Scattered energy. You have scattered energy and frustration. So you grew up too fast. You hit adulthood. Run it with a running start. You're in a place now where you're having this, you know, you felt like you've done everything the right way. You got there kind of fast, and now you're looking around like, what the hell? I feel like I missed out. You feel like you missed out on a part of your life. And you've been victorious. You've been victorious in life, and from all appearances on the outside, you look like you're doing just fine, but there's a longing in your heart for this nostalgia of childhood. And the star card is the answer to that. And that's the star, and that's a major arcana card. That means it's a major it's a major thing in your life. It's not just a situational thing. It's actual life circumstances. Is that it's time to balance yourself, really, and go somewhere, perhaps take a trip, perhaps go to a place that I've been wanting to go see this place. Maybe you should start planning to go do that. Let's see what it says about this. Okay. So we have the Five of Wands, which is competition, strife, and tension. You've got something maybe holding you back from that. Maybe you understand that this is what you need to do, and there's just something that's holding you back. And not even real strife, just people acting childish. Yeah, you've had to walk away. You had to walk away from something recently. And it's making you look all the way back. It's making you go over your whole life and wonder where it all went wrong. Okay. And this is a card of learning. It's the Three of Pentacles. Teamwork, initial fulfillment, collaboration, learning. Yeah, you've been completely tied up in getting the bag and making the money and making the life. And you're having that sadness within yourself. Yeah. All these cards are all just sadness. I feel like this person is just so deeply sad about this. And I feel like they put on a good face. They have this Page of Swords energy about them. But deep down, what everybody doesn't know is that they're very sad. They're very sad. They have this sense of loss and regret. They are only looking at what they've lost. They're forgetting that there are good things right behind them. Yeah, okay. And we have the Three of Cups in reverse. Stifled creativity. You're missing out on a celebration. You're missing out on these things. You feel alone. I'm so sorry if there's anybody out there that's feeling like that. Just know that the universe sees you. You're not alone. It's honoring where you're at. And the thing is I know that sometimes things in life happen and it just doesn't make sense. I've been through things where I've gone outside and I'm screaming at the moon, screaming at God. If you have a problem with me on this level, come get me. Come down here and talk to me. I'll be cursing at the moon. And sometimes it just doesn't make sense. It really doesn't. But the most I can say is that you're not alone. You're not alone. And things will get better. I hope that wherever we go after this, everything makes sense and it's beautiful. But let me tell you, I wonder sometimes. Lack of foresight delays obstacles to long-term goals. Yeah, you're feeling super stuck. You're feeling stuck. You've just had this overwhelming time in your life. It's been so tumultuous that it's really taking you completely out of your element. You are going full force straight ahead, and it just pulled you right out of that. Well, this is good news. This is good news. And I'm going to stop here because I feel like this rounds out the Star card's energy. I just pulled the Death card. And the Death card is not literal death. They have people that say that. But for me, the Death card is about endings and new beginnings. So this is what makes all of this make sense to me, is you are coming to a place where all of this is about to end. It's about to end. You're about to rise up like a bright shining star, and you're going to have a new beginning. This is going to be huge in your life. You're about to go through a major change. And you were never expecting that. When you hit adulthood, you had things figured out that most people didn't have figured out. You had your stuff together and you were ahead of the game. And now you've timed out, you've tapped out, you've gone past everything. You've accomplished the things that you wanted to accomplish. And now you're looking back on, what did I miss? Well, it's not all over. It's about to end, but a cycle is going to end. Not everything is going to end. You're going to end a cycle, and you are going to slow down, and you are going to have that place of hope and spirituality, and you're going to go inside to find your true spark and your true light. And that is the way you have to go inward now. And that's what's going to fulfill you. That's what's going to bring you back to this place in your childhood. You're going to find your inner child again. Whew. Well, this was quite a reading. This was quite a reading. And whoever's out there that's going through this, like I said, I always pray after I get off these readings for whoever it is that this might be resonating for. And justice. Truth, cause, and effect. Okay, so the Justice card is also a Major Arcana card, just came out while I was flipping. Yeah, whatever it is, whatever person or situation you were having trouble with along the way, all of that's about to be squashed. All of that's about to be brought to justice. It's about to, the playing field's about to be leveled, and you're about to come to an end in all of this so that you can rise again. I'm excited for you. This is a big place of change in your life. Wow. Well, thank y'all for watching so much. I hope it resonated with you. And unfortunately, I know there's a lot going on in somebody's life right now, or maybe multiple of your lives right now. But the good news is that you are coming to a place where you will have a fresh start, and you will be able to start new, and you will feel brand new like a shining star, and you will feel that childlike sense of wonder again. Make those choices to do those things consciously. Take time to look inside yourself, ground yourself, go to places that inspire you, and just hang in there. Hang tough, okay? If you find yourself in hell, keep going. So I love you guys so much. Good night, sweet dreams, and I'll see y'all soon.